Man can create nothing which he does not first conceive in the form of an impulse of thought. This is from one of my favorite chapters from Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill, Chapter 15, How to Outwit the Six Ghosts of Fear. He goes on to say, man's thought impulses begin immediately to translate themselves into their physical equivalent, whether those thoughts are voluntary or involuntary. Thought impulses which are picked up through the ether by mere chance, thoughts which have been released by other minds, may determine one's financial, business, professional, or social destiny just as surely as do the thought impulses which one creates by intent and design. What's influencing your financial, your business, your personal or professional goals? Do you listen to the outside world, or do you dictate what you will get emotionally involved with? He goes on to say, we are laying the foundation for the presentation of a fact of great importance to the person who does not understand why some people appear to be lucky while other of equal or greater ability, training, experience, and brain capacity seem destined to ride with misfortune. This fact may be explained by the statement that every human being has the ability to completely control his own mind, and with this control, obviously, every person may open his mind to the tramp thought impulses which are being released by other brains, or close the door tightly and admit only thought impulses of his own choice. Is your mind closed tightly to the tramp thoughts, to lower level thoughts that are out there in the masses? Fear-based thoughts, negative, lack thoughts? Or do you cultivate your own thoughts of abundance, of prosperity, things of a positive nature? Nature has endowed man with absolute control over but one thing, and that is thought. This fact, coupled with the additional fact that everything which man creates begins in the form of a thought, leads one very near to the principle by which fear may be mastered. If it is true that all thought has a tendency to clothe itself in its physical equivalent, and this is true beyond any reasonable room for doubt, it is equally true that thought impulses of fear and poverty cannot be translated into terms of courage and financial gain. What are you allowing into your mind? What kind of thoughts are you getting emotionally involved in? What kind of conversations are you having? What kind of media do you follow? And if you're not quite sure, tap into how you feel, because how you feel is an indication of what kind of thoughts that you are emotionally involved with. The dominating thoughts of our mind will create the dominating frequency that our body is in. Our thoughts create our emotions. Emotions are energy in motion. And energy vibrates at a certain frequency. There's no good or bad, it's just high and low. But depending on what we put out is what we will get back. Like attracts like. So keep close watch, guard your mind and your heart. Focus on the good things. Don't let the negativity from the outside world get into this precious garden of your mind.